KP in the house. You already know how to bounce.
It's Disney Detonation coming at you with the transfer of content for you studios in Jersey. And I'm your host, and today is another Kayla Pale Pile of vlogs. It is. Let me trick myself. Boom. All right, so this vlog's background is from Spring Lake, New Jersey. This is the center of town. It's definitely reminiscent of like an old New England town. It kind of reminds me of a Celebration and to a greater extent Cape Cod. Now this is the center of town, and you can't really see it from this shot, but you can from this. They have dolphin topiaries. I thought that was pretty neat. So let's get right into it. All right, I wanted to go over something real quick here. So for those of you that don't know, if you're running a YouTube channel, you can pull up YouTube Studio. And within YouTube Studio, you can get all kinds of stats. So this is the channel content page, and now you can see on the left-hand side are all the videos that I uploaded. And on the right-hand side are likes versus dislikes percentages. So you can see here 98, 95, 95. I wanted to show you the professor, and this never stops trending this way. He never goes over like 50-something%. So his likes versus dislikes, 48%. This is just a random sampling, 54, 46, 41. And a 39. Now, if you're running a YouTube channel and you're seeing 39% likes to dislikes, wouldn't you think there's a problem? Now, I'm not going to pull up examples of it, but like Paging Mr. Marr and the other vloggers, they all have, I don't think I've seen it lower than like 85. I mean, like, it seems to me like the only thing that's keeping this guy's channel afloat is engagement. Because, I mean, the percentage, the likes versus dislikes percentages here are just insane. Another ongoing theme with this guy is that he's constantly asking people to comment in his comment section on what he should and shouldn't do. And 9 times out of 10, if it's negative, it gets deleted. I've seen a lot of constructive criticism get deleted from this guy's comment section, such as stop eating with your mouth open, stop talking with your mouth full, stop chewing gum, stop making dumb faces. And he seems to double down on this. Right. This next clip, which is called the douchebag zone, you're going to see here, which is another instance of him just acting like a lunatic. He's opening packages from his grift box with his sister, and he turns and says, "Living mommy's working, so we got to keep it down." And as you're going to see, that gets thrown right out the window. So here we go, the douchebag zone.
This is so cool.
This doesn't say who it's from.
This is insane. So there we got a nice...
I don't know who this is from. I can't find it, but that's adorable.
Casey, this would be cool to hang at your work. Casey's here home while working, so we can't really bother her.
This is so cute.
So Tyler Bond, this is insane. He made me a watch. And he doesn't do this for a business, but this is what it would be like if he did do it, which is pretty rad. Let's see what this is. It's a perfect time for the season for this. He made it a Packers theme watch.
Wow.
Check this out. Get this to focus. A one of a kind. Heck to the yeah, baby. We're like, who's that watch?
Who's that watch?
One of a kind?
That watch?
I'll see what I get Lorcana as well, because addiction is real.
You are about to enter a world of pure cringe. A world where a 31-year-old man has the self-awareness of a toddler. Where this same man has a display of emotion over a children's card game that will melt your eardrums and make you question your faith in humanity. You are about to enter the douchebag zone.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! I got enchanted! Holy cow! Oh my gosh! My first ever enchanted! Whoa! What a day! Oh my gosh!
Should we go buy?
Whoa!
Go buy another Powerball?
Oh my gosh! Yo, we finally did it!
Finally did it.
What? Oh my gosh! I always go to the back. Let's go! It's just really rare. Oh my gosh! I would love to see that play back.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh. I've been hunting for an enchantment for years. Oh. Oh. Hallelujah. Ah! hope this makes up for Alexa for getting her card at home.
Here we have examined an event which entices us all to ponder the mysteries of life. Why would someone act this way? Could it be pure stupidity? Is it a lack of self-awareness, or a reality the likes of which the human mind cannot completely comprehend? With this we say goodbye to another encounter with the douchebag zone.
I mean, could you imagine getting that worked up over like Disney's equivalent to Pokemon cards? Unbelievable. All right, so moving on. So this next clip is from when he was on the cruise with Fane, Liv and Mommy, and Fane's girlfriend. So Fane's girlfriend, Liv and Mommy, they're all at a sports bar on this cruise, and they're all in a booth. And the professor is saying that he's texted them, and no one's texted him back. Now, it appears as though they're pretty much fed up with his antics and being recorded constantly. But you decide for yourself. So here we go. It's called No One Text Me Back.
They're in Playmakers, I believe. They weren't texting me back, so I think they were having a good time or something. They weren't texting me back, so I think they were having a good time or something. They're having a great time. Give your best smile. Smile, smile.
Not forced at all.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
How's your cruise going?
Wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And even better that we get to share it with friends.
They don't talk.
It's a little bit much.
I don't know if you want to put that in there.
Kyle poops his pants.
I actually seen it. It was in the pool.
All right, so moving on. So this next clip is, oh my God. So the professor kind of made a quick offhanded remark about how he's a level 50 in the game Borderlands 4. Now, what I found particularly hilarious in all this is that, so a level 50 in this game is like the highest level you can get. And as you're going to see in this next clip, you have to put in at least, it seems, 50 hours to get to this level. Now, you're going to see that the time frame for when the game was released and when he released this video, for him to put 50 hours in on this one game is pretty spectacular. So here we go. It's called Playing Video Games is a Business.
I mean, I don't really have too much time to play games as much as I used to, y'all. I mean, I'm still just, playing in my spare time.
For my gamers out there, who has been playing Borderlands? Who's been playing? I got Rafa to level 50, if that means anything to anybody.
Well, yes, it does, Professor. That was a nice humble brag that you have the highest level in the video game, Borderlands 4. What's even more interesting, Professor, is that completing the main campaign of the game, and for those who don't know, is just following the main storyline of the game, takes between 25 to 35 hours, which does not take you to the highest level of the game in most cases. Here, folks, you can see someone who's at level 41 and has clocked over 50 hours of playing time. Being that this game was released September 12th and this vlog was uploaded the 26th, it's hard to fathom how the professor fit 50 plus hours of playing time into his busy schedule of being on cruise ships.
I'm really a workaholic.
You certainly are. All right, so moving on. So this next clip, I thought I'd make a little game out of this. One of the things the professor loves to do is when he gets a perk, he likes to remind everyone about that perk throughout the vlog. And in this vlog, it's when he went to Halloween Horror Nights with his sister. So let's all guess, how many times did the professor say express in this one vlog? Here we go.
Well, we did get Express. We did get Express because HHN without Express is just miserable. So Express only allows one entry per Halloween haunted house. Well, we have Express. I'm happy though we have Express. I'm timing how long these take for us to get to the front too, by the way, every single haunted house. We're using Express. We're not normal. We're Express.
You're sure not.
We already hit merge, which is where you merge between the standby Express. What we don't want to see as Express, getting stopped right here. But still go on if you have Express. Get Express, y'all. Y'all. Get Express. I think we both can agree we had a great time with Express, can never do without it. Yeah, I don't know. We had fun, but don't do this over Express, otherwise we'll be miserable. But don't do this over Express, otherwise we'll be miserable.
Yeah. Well, which way did it go, George? Which way did it go?
So if you guess 15, you win. You win nothing. All right, so this next clip is called Shut Up, Livin' Mommy, and it was when he and Livin' Mommy were talking about the drink package on Royal Caribbean. Now, I took a cruise on Royal Caribbean a little over a year ago to Bermuda. It was a 5-day cruise. You paid $60 per person for the drink package, and it was worth every penny. Now, I understand that there's a pricing formula that goes up and down, and it could go over $100. But so you have to check before you go on the cruise to see what the pricing is and decide whether or not it's worth it or not. But not according to the professor. He's like, it's not worth it. And immediately when Livin' Mommy tries to say, oh, it's up to you and check the prices, he just bulldozes over everything she says. I mean, it's unbelievable. So let's get into it. It's called Shut Up, Livin' Mommy.
We did not get a drink package. In my opinion, drink package is just way too much money. Way too much money.
These days, the drink packages like equate to having to drink like 10 to 13 drinks a day for it to be worth it. We can definitely not do that.
Nope, I get by just by having like 2.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. We're all getting. What is a Bellini? Sounds like a balloon. A balloony. No?
The brain is a balloon.
No, I don't catch your drift. No, I don't catch your drift.
No one does live in Mommy. It's just another mindless, inane statement in a long line of them.
How'd you guys not know what a Bellini is? And you mix it all up. That's what it's all about.
Hydration Nation.
You guys know I'm not too much into drinking anymore, but we wanted to get like the coolest drinks. Dumb, just dumb.
Today.
And we're topping it off.
You're really looking up.
Oh, I'm trying to.
Cheers, friendship, and cruising.
Salute. Yeah. We're gonna sip it, but this one is.
Mario.
With some of the jugger. Also, one thing that Casey and I both agreed on that I feel like a lot of people might waste their money on: the drinking package. Do not buy the drinking package.
If you think that it's worth it for you, because keep in mind that the drink package does not necessarily just mean alcohol. It also includes, like, I know at the spa you can get like the smoothies, the green juices, things like that. You just have to do the math and really see how many drinks it would equate to in a day. I know that they run promotions here and there for this cruise. It didn't make sense. We also drink like. If we drink, really. Usually it's on like day 1, or we have like 1 or 2 drinks the other days. So
to make it like affordable, or sorry, basically equates to like 12 to 13 drinks a day. Yeah.
That's
on
just
a
like
7-day voyage.
Bullshit.
Literally crazy.
Yeah. Like, remember, check the prices. You never know. It might not be the same for your cruise. It fluctuates. It's not a one set price. It fluctuates cruise by cruise.
Yeah. Don't do it. Yeah. Don't do it.
Unless you want to do it.
Don't do it.
Good math, Mom. I was doing girl math.
You suck.
I mean, his advice is terrible. I don't understand how anyone goes to this guy for any type of advice or insight. It's insane. All right, so moving on. So this next clip is called Food Mouth, and it's another instance of the professor doubling down on stupid. So here we go. Food Mouth.
Wow, those are so yummy. You should try it.
Oh no! Please use good manners at the table.
All right. Oh, these ones are sticking together. Let's dip it in the teriyaki.
Not bad. I feel like I'm starving, so I'm gonna love everything. The wrap on the outside is probably my least favorite thing.
Yeah, it seems more like a meatball than a dumpling, and the
I'm
wrap
gonna take
is
this
kind
off.
of like sticking everywhere. But I see why they did it for the.
Thank you, Professor. Your slob and pig-like behavior has brought me to life. I got a question for y'all, Professor. Why do you constantly film yourself stuffing food in your mouth and the food falling out your mouth and talking with your mouth full? Are you getting a kickback some oddball food fetish? We wants to know. I can tell you what we don't want to know. We don't want to know what that pile of white stuff is on your tongue. There's a lot of speculation going on around here about what that might be, but we'll leave that one alone. Well, anywho, it's time for me to get back to being consumed by you. And try not to get any pieces of this greasy meatball in that teenage beard of yours. You keep eating all the greasy processed food you want, Professor. Pigs in a blanket, deep fried chicken sandwiches. Cause I want to come back. I want to come back as a zit on your face. Bye for now.
Presentation of it looking like a ghost. I would almost take the wrap off.
It's not that warm. Look really good.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so much better than the last. This is way better than the meatballs.
Jesus.
It's hot sauce.
There's a look of my quesadilla.
Okay, this one wins.
Kyle, you've been saying all of them.
This one's my favorite. Hot sauce isn't spicy at all. Really flavorful though. So far, if anything, get this one. Here we go. Let's have a bite.
Safe there. Who was recording?
This wins. It's a little bit spicy. Oh wow. This is really spicy.
Look, it's Nashville hot fried chicken.
Yeah. This is banging.
Most of the food's just meh. The top three are great. Deviled eggs, don't get them. They'll make your farts smell too. They'll make your farts smell too. Disgusting.
Keep your mouth closed when you chew, 'cause food might get everywhere. Keep your mouth closed when you chew. Now you are using good manners. La 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 la, good manners.
Disgusting.
Professional food critic. Jesus. All right, so moving on. So this next clip is of the professor going to an Eat to the Beat concert at the Epcot Wine and Food Festival to see Joey Fatone of NSYNC, which is hilarious on its own. But once again, he gets a bunch of things wrong. So he says that the concert's sold out, which it's not sold out. It's first come, first serve. As you can see here, admission to the Eat to the Beat concert is included with a valid Epcot admission. And as you can see here, they do have a dining package which guarantees you seats. I don't know specifically where the seats they guarantee you are, but this is the only thing even close to having reserved seating. Another thing that I found hilarious is this Joey Fatone guy looks like Adam the Woo to me. So let's get into it. This clip is called "Eat to the Deadbeat."
I think the show, the seats wise, are definitely sold out, and I think this is for the next show. That's in like 2 hours. People love Joey Fatone.
It's a teen sensation invasion in Foxborough.
The boy band NSYNC opens 2 nights of sold-out shows. Well, those were just a few of them. Thousands of screaming fans packing the stadium tonight. WBZ's David Robichaux is there as well, and he joins us live from Foxborough. Wow, David.
Lisa, I was one of the few men in the crowd tonight. This group is very popular with young girls.
Pretty much already sold out.
Thank you. When we are apart, I feel it too.
What the?
That was great. Why, yippee-yi-yi, oh, I could be in the band.
Another job well done, Professor. I'm here to help. It's not be in band, it's be in the band.
That is the one thing that will always embarrass me is things with words. You guys know about words.
I can be in band. Unbelievable. And then and keeping in the scooters with the alarm backing up alarm. I mean, why? All right, so moving on. So this next clip is called Fireworks Fool, and here we're going to see the professor triples down on not knowing what he's talking about. All right, so first off, he thinks there's only 2 parties at this fireworks dessert party at Tomorrowland Terrace and Magic Kingdom. He's staring directly at this sign. He's been to this event before, but he only knows of the pre-party and the post-party. He doesn't know the seats and suites party, which you're there while the fireworks show is actually going on. And this guy calls himself a Disney expert. And additionally, he doesn't remember that that they serve alcohol here, and he doesn't know when the fireworks show starts. He shows up 2 hours early. So let's get into it. It's called Fireworks Fool.
Well, there's two different, I believe. There is pre-firework desserts, and then there's post-dessert. I've only done the pre-dessert to my recent memory. I've never done the post, so we'll see how this works. It's $100 per person. Here it is. See how there's a pre-party and there's a post-party. We have the post-party. Check-in is over here. And so check-in 2 hours early. And so check-in 2 hours early. But we are here a little bit too early. You can see the team is actually up there meeting. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they have alcohol here. They have alcohol here. I might be mistaken though. We'll have to see.
I sped the next clip up in an attempt to help you good people save some brain cells. I wanted to give you an example of the several times the professor gave us advice on which of the two party options for the fireworks show is better, when there are actually three options. Truly a Disney expert.
Personally, I don't know which one I prefer because the pre-party, you're here eating and drinking before the fireworks, and the people that are post-party already get to camp out for a spot because then you're sitting here eating, some spots are getting taken up. Here's to see how it's operating. I don't even know which one I would prefer. I feel like the pre-party would be the one to go.
We'll see how the night operates, but that's just how I would feel right now, or how I feel now. $100 per person. Again, this was $100. Let's go see what alcohol we have. They already have pours. Open bar concept.
I literally look like right now, I booked this dessert party by myself. And if people are thinking about that, touche. I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life.
A word of advice, Professor. You may want to rethink saying you're living your best life while you record yourself alone in a family amusement park, talking while stuffing your face with pieces of chocolate stuck to your lips and teeth. Just a thought.
There's also a third option. This one's actually really hard to get. We got light bulbs turning on here. This is where you actually dine up here and watch the fireworks here too. Not dine, it's just another dessert party.
Figures that out at the end. I mean, like, I can't believe he leaves this stuff in here. All right, so moving on. So this next clip is called Pork Roll, Egg, and Stupid. And unless you live in New Jersey, I don't think you're going to find this funny, but I did. So the professor's on a cruise. He's getting breakfast. He gets a heat lamp breakfast sandwich, and he calls it the classic pork sandwich. Now, when I think of a classic pork breakfast sandwich, I think of pork roll, egg, and cheese. Now, what he got is not the classic pork sandwich. It's just, so as you can see here, this is the case he got it out of. It's called the classic, which contains pork, which... it's just, he calls it the classic. I just thought it was funny. And in addition to that, it's another instance of him talking with his mouth full of food. So here we go. Pork roll, egg, and stupid.
The classic pork breakfast sandwich. And I got this too.
This is kind of like a Starbucks breakfast sandwich. They warm it up. This is great. This is great.
Give this a huge stamp of approval. Is that good?
Oh my God, sucking the food out of your teeth. I can't believe what a slob this dude is. All right, so moving on. So this next clip, which is a clip from when his family came down to visit him, where he wasn't sure whether or not he was supposed to pick him up from the airport, which blew my mind. It's called Magical Southwest. Also, the self-professed Disney expert doesn't know that Southwest Airlines offers the same luggage service that the Magical Express used to offer. He thinks that there was a problem with construction with the additions to the value resorts in 2028, amongst other things. So let's get into it. It's called the Magical Southwest.
The original plan was for me to pick up Jad because he wasn't going to take the mirrors because he was staying at the one and only Polynesian. Mom was already taken. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. The mirrors. They are staying at Art of Animation, so let's go pick them up. Well, I don't know if I'm picking them up or if I'm just like meeting them there because I don't know if they're going to be relying on bus transportation, which I kind of assume they are. I don't know how everybody did it in the past, but it looks like they're on the bus. They're on their way here.
You get to your hotel in one of three ways, Professor. You would rent a car, use a pay service like a taxi or limo, or my favourite way from the past, using the now defunct Disney Magical Express, another complimentary service that the Disney company has eliminated. As you can see, here perks included delivery of your checked bags directly to your resort room. This was also a key part of creating the Disney Bubble experience.
Let's go in through the front. Don't you gotta walk this way? A little Disney here is. Gee,
thanks, Mr. Peabody. Well, what is it?
Well, actually, it's a time machine.
Art of Animation was actually supposed to be an extension of Pop Century, but I believe in 2028, yeah, when the market kind of crashed. Here's a look at the prices for documentation purposes. Obviously, this breakfast isn't the best. We're not gonna like pretend it is. It just gets the job done. It's the day.
Interesting, Professor. You did an entire review of that heat lamp breakfast sandwich on your cruise in that prior clip we just viewed. You gave it a huge stamp of approval. And here, nothing other. Then you recording yourself as you cram food into your mouth while you talk. You really stink at this.
Well, I didn't time this great. They're still at the airport. It looks like they've been stuck there for a while waiting for mirrors, so we still have an hour to go. I guess I'll just walk around and exercise.
Game? What's a game?
Coming soon to a park near us at the Magic Kingdom. Can't wait.
Wrong again, Professor. Radiator Springs is not coming to the Magic Kingdom. Piston Peak is.
This is cool if you're flying Southwest. I wonder if it's included. Yeah, it's literally free, but it's only Southwest. All of the all-star resorts. I remember reading this. I wonder if it's included.
Right, Professor. You remember reading about this, but had no idea what it was when you walked up to that sign. You didn't just look it up on your phone.
Sure, Jan.
It actually began in April. This used to be free at Disney World, but now it looks like it's free only if you're on Southwest.
That's a nice shirt you have there, Professor. I like the way the S is peeling off and moving in the breeze. Cheers to classing it up for your family's arrival.
Alright, so moving on. So this next clip is just unbelievable. It's called Vlogging 101, and here the professor is trying to teach his sister on how to vlog. Meanwhile, his sister is an educated, articulate professional, and the professor is, as you're going to see, who he is. Here, it's called Vlogging 101.
The whole idea of me being trying to vlog Alexa while she's vlogging is described like being a little bit more authentic on camera, because when you're just starting out, you're a little bit more worried about your surroundings and not kind of like talking how I'm talking.
We get it, Professor. You have to psych yourself up to not care about your surroundings, meaning stop taking into consideration other people's privacy, or the thought that some may not want to be a part of your wildly successful channel while on their family vacation.
It's something to get used to, so I guess we're doing this as like, I'm doing this as like a learning for her. I'm doing this as like a learning for her in a way. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but I'm trying to get her to talk more authentically like she'd be talking to myself. Because it's kind of like sometimes when you flip the switch, you go on like your news anchor. In a way, that's kind of how to describe it.
Let's give a quick recap of the professor's vlogging advice he just gave his sister. As he just stated, this is a learning for her. He goes on to say she needs to be, quote-unquote, authentically like she be talking to herself. And finally, he says, quote-unquote, go on like you be news anchor. This sounds like a good foundation to build a YouTube channel on.
Like, there's different forms of YouTube. There's YouTubers like Mr. Beast who are authentic in a way but also hype things up.
Alright, so here we go. So this next clip is called The Professor Knows Cookies. And there's two things in this clip that I thought were interesting. So this clip comes from when his family came down and they bought like 48 Gideon's cookies at the beginning of their vacation. And it appeared that after they bought the cookies, the professor brought them back to their hotel room, and I can only assume that they kept those cookies in the hotel room refrigerator for the duration of their trip. Now, what they could have done, and what the professor should have known since he lives here, is they could have pre-ordered the cookies. And as you see here, this is 48 cookies. Also, the total would have been $30.08. They actually gave a $20 tip to these people. So you could have pre-ordered it, and then you can give a pickup date. So you can give a pickup date prior to your departure. The professor could have picked them up, brought them to the house, and they would have had these cookies, not sitting in a refrigerator for however many days they were there. Additionally, he's all happy about how much $300 worth of cookies weigh. Now here you can see 8 cookies per person. So 8 cookies is almost 3 pounds of cookies. So let's get into it. It's called. This next clip is The Professor Knows Cookies.
Do I make good videos? I feel like I make really chill videos, and that's kind of the goal.
8 cookies. Oh my gosh, per person. I cannot wait to see this price. We're ordering like 40 cookies. There it is. 36 pistachio cookies? $200 alone. These are 6. Yeah. 2 full bags of just pistachio. 6 full boxes. Oh well. There is our 20,000 pounds of Gideon's cookies. We're back at Disney's Animation to pick up the fam to go to Disney. I really wish you guys could feel how heavy that is. I don't know, maybe buy $300 worth of cookies and you'll feel it.
I have a better idea, Professor. Why not just look at the information you haven't given us that was right in front of your face? This is a snapshot of your vlog. Let's take a closer look here. As you can see here, they are saying 8 cookies are almost 3 pounds. The professor purchased 48 cookies according to his receipt, so he's holding approximately 18 pounds of cookies. So we don't have to purchase $300 worth of cookies to know how much your bags weigh, Professor.
Oh! Oh! Boy, I'm feeling this. Oh! Ooh, my head's gonna be sore in the morning. Oh!
Up we go. Room tour tomorrow. Oh shoot, I need a key for this. Hey, I'm right outside the door. Cookies! I got them, they're really heavy. Did you guys take a nap?
Yes, I did. Can't you tell?
We just cracked open the service fee of handling all these cookies. It's the butterscotch one. Tastes like fall.
I mean, you could hear the goo in his mouth while he talks. It's fucking unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. All right, so moving on. So this next clip is a newer clip. It's a clip of his summation of his Disney Treasure Cruise vlogs with JoJo. And I thought this was particularly cringy. So here we go. It's called the Disney Treasure Incident.
As we have finally wrapped up the Disney Treasure, I was kind of looking at the analytics. It's actually my worst performing cruise from a business standpoint. I don't know if I'll be back on the Disney Treasure ever again in the future unless Casey wants to go on. But that kind of caught me off guard. I had a lot of fun. We'll see how it ranks in the future, but a lot of you guys didn't appear to be interested in the treasure, so let me know down below if you guys enjoyed that series or not. I mean, just based upon the views. Looks like no one really cared that much about it, which is okay. Like, just was like, oh my gosh, wow. I thought more people would be interested in the Disney Treasure, maybe because it's so expensive. A lot of people just are just like, it's not a ship that I care to go on. So let me know your thoughts down below. It's still my favorite ship in the world. I don't know if I'll be back on the Disney Treasure ever again in the future unless Casey wants to go on. Still my favorite ship in the world.
This dude is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, so this next clip is called Target Prime and Other Great Observations. Now, maybe I have it wrong here, but I could have sworn the professor worked at a Disney resort at one point. So he just recently found out that you can have mail and items delivered to your room while you're staying at a Disney resort, which has been going on for a decade. Now, I use Amazon Prime if I forget something. Rather than go to the gift shop and buy something, you can have some. Like if you have Amazon Prime, it comes next day. So the caveat to that is which is a new thing. There's a $6 fee to have it delivered to your room. Now, if you look at the Amazon app and you're tracking the package and you get to Bell Services before they deliver to your room, you can avoid this $6 fee. Now, here's something else. So this is a service we've been using for a long time. I think maybe a decade, called Dizzy Dolphin Delivery. Now, you can order all this stuff prior to you even getting a room assigned to you, prior to you arriving at the resort. You can get anything from a grocery store, and also alcohol. I mean, now it's a little different. You used to be able to have it all delivered to Bell Services. You would just go and get it. But now if you order alcohol, you have to be in the lobby and show ID. But yeah, so this has been going on for a while. And this is something new to the professor, and considering that he worked at a resort, it's kind of befuddling. So let's get into it. It's called Target Prime and Other Great Observations.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed that room tour. Quick little tip here: if you forget stuff at home, Target order. If you meet a certain threshold,
I mean, it needs to meet a certain threshold. He's saying if you spend a certain amount of money, you get free delivery, and if you have Amazon Prime, you don't have to worry about that.
The delivery is free. They ordered some stuff. Was here at Bell Services when they got here last night. Big tip. Big tip.
The reason why I brought Target orders up because my aunt had to extend her purchase to get like free delivery or whatever.
Oh my God.
And they got Hershey's. I'm like, oh, that's actually really smart because now you can make sandwiches. You can make s'mores here because they have marshmallows for free. And all you needed was the graham crackers and chocolate. And they got Hershey's.
This dude is unbelievable. Big tip. All right, so that's it for this vlog. Next up is the mix. And there's something I recently noticed about the professor. I don't know if it's something new or something that I just noticed. He does this lip-licking thing that, it seems like it's constant, like the sniff. Like I said before, I don't know if it's something that I just noticed, but I'm here for it. So let me get rid of myself, and here is the mix.
You are now entering the Powerverse.
Content warning. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences.
I have quite the show in store for you all.
If my aunt just would have, talked to, a Disney YouTuber, would have talked to Kyle Palo, he would have said, don't buy the Lightning Lane on a party day. There's no point. Save your money. But she didn't talk to me. And they wasted $20 per person.
You pose an interesting question, Professor. I can surmise the answer to this question by actually watching your vlogs. You can't even read a fireworks party event sign correctly. See, this sign has 3 options, not 2.
My alarm. These circle glasses make me feel like I'm an evil doctor or something.
He would drink. He would make outrageous claims like he invented the question mark. Sometimes he would accuse chestnuts of being lazy.
That place was disgusting. Let's leave.
Italian. Why does your evil doctor have a bad Italian accent, Professor? One has to wonder why someone who's supposed to be a positive amusement park's food vlogger and park expert would call the food they serve at Mead Hall in Epic Universe disgusting.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
We must leave. Alright, think about it. There's people walking towards me. I'm being weird.
You're quasi-evil. You're semi-evil. You're the margarine of evil. You're the Diet Coke of evil. Just 1 calorie, not evil enough.
I love free burgers.
And just what, might I ask, do you intend doing with that?
Oh, I'm gonna eat it. Yep, I'm gonna eat it, yep.
Ranch on tap. More. See, you do the ranch too so you don't burn your tongue.
Extra health. I heard the espresso martinis are not the best in the Diamond Lounge.
Do you see a proton or an electron in my nose right now?
Smile, I got beef in my teeth. That's gross. Watch out for that too.
Little help? Little help, please. I made a boom boom. Ah,
Not where I pee.
Get that out of here.
No, no, no. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Wingardium Leviosa.
Last time I got the Alchemist platter, so I'm gonna do different from that.
You're just like Casey. You guys don't know where you're going half the time. No more fishes.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Looks like gravy.
Honestly, I'm never impressed with
I take a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Pride in what I do and what I say.
Animal Kingdom has like a little stage set up. You see this? See this? I don't know what that's for. Or why that's the case. I left some stuff at home. I didn't have enough in my suitcase. When we were just there for Alexa's wedding. I'm gonna get these pineapple little sticks. Unfortunately. Speaking of coffee, the Starbucks down here just reopened up, so we have to go there to see what it looks like.
reopened up.
Yes, that's my English. Let's hear yours.
It opened,
Reopened up.
Keep in mind, people do stand up on that railing outside, so you have a little bit of an obstructed view.
But that's just what I do. I pronounce stuff wrong. That's my alarm. We got Edabombe right here. 2 of the Edabombes. Casey and Laura are going at it, and Fane and I are about to go at it. Yes. This is just, it's a great life. We love our lives. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Living our best lives.
I'm so happy.
What are you getting?
I'm getting the yaki udon with chicken. Yum
Yum, yum.
Yum yum. Yum
Yum, yum.
Yum yum.
Because I'm better than James, I am Alexa's brother! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Peach Boy?
Yeah.
Some people get upset I call him Peach Boy. Then again, people get upset about anything I do. We have all come to conclusion. Part 1 of part 2 of boarding day. I do got it! It's hotter than a popsicle stick out. I wanna be a millionaire so freaking bad. But because we can't go in the Aquadome right now.
No. We are not starting Christmas.
Also, one thing that Casey and I both agreed on. That's it.
We have to be able to handle people saying the most hateful things. So with all this, I guess, thanks. Because all this has really kind of helped me out, and has helped me become who I am today. Cute.
I'm just gonna go home and just like, bite my pillow. Okay, bye.
That's ridiculous, Mo. And transmission.